Hey everybody. I haven't made a YouTube video in a while. I don't post regularly. I really don't, do videos myself anymore. I however do tend to watch, I guess, a lot of YouTube videos, whether it be music videos or, gaming content or, you know, I even watch a channel that's directed towards youth leagues and bowling and, stuff like that. So, like everybody else, I obviously heard about the COPPA that's going into effect on, the first of the year, 2020. And with that being said, you know, everyone's getting their opinion out. Everyone's talking about it. Like I said, I don't make YouTube videos anymore. I just watch them. I could tell you in 1998 when, you know, early 90s, mid 90s, late 90s, when stuff started, you know, the internet started to become more popular. Computers started to become more popular. Cell phones started to become more popular. You could always tell that there was going to be somewhere down the road laws that had to go into place or, issues that needed to be addressed. And, obviously, kids need to be protected. We're in a generation now where parents don't look at their kids' stuff. A lot of them, they just let them, do what they want. And it's gotten to a point where, you know, parents aren't really talking to their kids. And kids are getting in trouble or, they're talking to someone maybe they shouldn't or, you know, have no business being on some of these sites. I could tell you for a fact, I guarantee you, 5 out of every 10 kids before the age of 13, if not very quickly after, watch pornography. They watch, stuff they shouldn't be doing. They go on websites that, 18 plus. Parents take their kids to movies that are rated R. The laws in place are there to protect people. With that being said, YouTube, give or take 3 years ago, at least, started to put in different rules. They started to put in different regulations. A lot of stuff was removed from YouTube then. I know for a fact that a lot of people are having trouble with whether it be subscriptions or whether it be making money, everything that used to be, fine for give or take five years. All these people that got very, very, very rich off YouTube, it's not like that anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, kids don't make some money, but it's a lot harder, okay? There's a lot of regulations, there's a lot of issues that you have to get around, and there's a lot of, pardon my language, but stupid crap that people are putting in place. Again, I understand the aspect of children. I understand the aspects of needing to protect them. I myself, I work as a substance abuse counselor, okay? I know what happens in a lot of kids' minds when, you know, the stuff they think, the stuff they do, why they think stuff is okay. You know, there's a lot of different elements to why, you know, parents just, you know, just don't pay attention to kids, whether it be they're too self-absorbed in their own electronics, or they're working all the time, or they're a single parent household, you know, whatever it may be. The reality is there's more people than ever, okay, scamming the internet for somebody to prey on, okay? So for, you know, at this point, something does have to be done. To be honest with you, this will probably destroy YouTube, yes, but something needs to be done because parents have no control anymore. They just don't. It's a simple fact. It's sad, but they just don't. You know, I, for one, can say I started making YouTube videos, you know, a while ago. This wasn't even my first account, but I think my first YouTube video on here was probably 2013 or so. You know, it's just right now, kids need to be protected. That's what's gonna happen. You know, if it destroys YouTube, you know, that's on them. But it really something at this point needs to happen. People need to start taking control of what their kids are doing. You know, if not, if it's not too late. I mean, there's so many parents out there that buy their kids a phone, you know, 7 or 8 years old now. I didn't have a phone, okay? For number one, phones weren't even really, you know, that cell phones weren't even that popular when I was, you know, a kid. I grew up in, you know, the middle to late 90s, okay? And we still had wired phones. We all still had landlines. I don't know if anybody even watches video knows what a landline is, but that's when you have a phone in the house, okay? You know, it is what it is. Times are changing. Rules need to be in place. Kids need to be protected. And people need to understand kids are very, very gullible. Kids nowadays have access to all of these things. And they really, to be honest with you, shouldn't. You know, it's just what it is. But I'm going to leave it at that. With that being said, most of, if not all of the YouTube videos on my channel will be deleted. I don't consider myself a content creator. I don't consider myself a YouTube person, so to say. Like I said, I wanted to make this video with just my opinion on it. But yeah, that's about it. And I hope everybody has a good day. If you are one of the people that are, I guess, being hit by this, you know, I wish you the best. And like I said, kids need to be protected and parents can't do it anymore. It's a very technological age, and you cannot monitor everything your child is doing. They'll either try to hide it, or you're just too busy, or you're too busy with yourself. So, wish everybody the best. I will, you know, if you comment, okay, I'll answer your questions. But thank you for watching the video. And like I said, if you want to comment, if you want to like the video, you know, subscribe. It's up to you. I hope everybody has a good day, and goodbye.